Jackson signs.
Where'd those come from? Yeah! Woo! Trying to play up the crowd. Well, good afternoon, Maine Democrats. This is the Maine Senate. Really honored again to be here today, and I just wanted to say, 2016 election, I think we all had a similar feeling the day after. We faced horrid losses all across this country, and despite picking up 2 seats in the Maine Senate, we fell one single seat short of a majority. And many of us were lost and confused. And I did the same thing that I've always been. I got up and went back to work. Because on the morning after the 2016 election, I called our executive director, B.J. McAllister. I knew that we had to get up and brush ourselves off and get back to work on a plan to win the Senate back in 2018. Because like I said last night, it's just too important for the people across this state to sit and feel depressed, frustrated, and the only thing that I knew to do was get back to work and make this happen. And today you're seeing the results of that. One of the most challenging things I've had the opportunity to do, but by far one of the most rewarding. Because we knew that one thing was true, our path to the majority meant that we had to field great candidates up and down the state. And 1 week later, after that call, we had our first recruitment meeting. And again, it shows with the crowd that we have up here today. I couldn't be prouder to be here today with them. I really have always approached things like this as a team effort. And no, not one of us is any more important as the other. We're all in this together. The Maine Senate, the Maine Democrats, and the Maine House that we just heard it from, which I am so pleased and happy to have to be able to work with. I mean, they did so much this session that we couldn't as the minority. So thank you, Maine House Democrats, for everything that you've done for us. But today is about going forward and how excited we are to make sure that we are in the majority next session with the Maine House Democrats. And so our candidates are the most impressive people I've ever met. And there's a lot that we can say about these leaders, but here are some of the highlights that I am most proud of. As you've heard earlier, we have more women running for the Maine Senate than ever before. It shows the energy across this state that people are stepping up. And like I said, I couldn't be more proud of that. This is really going to be an impressive run and something that we'll all be so excited in November whenever we make it happen. 18 of our candidates are small business owners running to give Main Street a voice. 12 of our candidates have served their towns and communities on their town councils and school boards. They're running because they're sick of Republicans in Augusta passing the bill on to taxpayers. And 5 of our candidates are veterans, having served our country in the armed forces and now taking up their service in the Maine Senate. Three of them are doctors running to make sure that Mainers have access to quality, affordable health care. And with the knowledge they have, we know it will happen. So this is our team, and I want to introduce them, which is one of the privileges of being a smaller body in the Maine Senate. There's less of us. From Augusta County, running for re-election, the Senate District 2, my friend and colleague, Senator Mike Carpenter. Woo! From Somerset County, running to represent Senate District 3, Jeff Johnson. From Piscataquis County, running to represent the good people of Senate District 4, Sue Mackey Andrews. Now, there's a number of us up here today, but there's some that are missing, and that's because they're out doing doors today, so I'm going to announce them too. From Penobscot County, running for re-election, doing doors, Senator Jim Dill. And from Washington County, running to represent the people of Senate District 6, Christine Therian. The energy that we've had for the races for the Senate has actually brought unparalleled support, people wanting to step up. So we have a number of primaries in this election cycle. And we have two great candidates running to represent the people of Hancock County, Representative Louis Lucchini and Ian Schwartz is also running for District 7. From Penobscot County, running to represent the people of Senate District 8, Bev Ulnick. From Penobscot County, not only my friend, but my actual doctor, running for re-election in Senate District 9, Senator Jeff Gratwick. Woo! We have a great candidate running for Senate District 10, Bill Lippincott. Hey, Bill. In Waldo County, we have two great candidates running to represent the people of Senate District 11, Joe Grenier and House Majority Leader Aaron Herbig. In Knox County, running for re-election in Senate District 12, that old bowling partner of mine, Senator Dave Miramont. Our great candidate from Senate District 13, a champion for working people, running to represent Lincoln County, former Commissioner Laura Fortman. Yeah. Thank you. And from Kennebec County, running for re-election, you might have heard of her, you certainly see how hard she works, Senator Shanna Bellows. We're going in numerical number.
We got a big family there, Shanna.
We also have two great candidates running to represent Senate District 15, John Glowa and Kelly Julia. Just up the river, we have two great candidates running to represent Senate District 16, Steve Russell and Karen Kuziak. Whoa, woo. In Franklin County, running to represent Senate District 17, Jan Collins and Gary McGrain. In Northern Oxford County, running to represent Senate District 18, Jim Wilfong.
Where's Jimmy?
I don't know, I thought he'd be there. In Southern Oxford County, running to represent Senate District 19, Michael McKinney. Oh, boys, they're not numbered. Sorry about that.
19.
Well.
So thank you
Oh,
very
there,
much.
yeah, there it is. Here we go. Androscoggin County, I should have never missed this one. Running to represent Senate District 20, one of the hardest working people you'll ever meet, Dr. Ned Claxton. And of course, I already mentioned how this is a team effort, and I honestly really mean that. And in Senate District 21, we have our other leader, Senator Nate Libby, who's been right beside me all the time in an unbelievably tough 2-year session. Someone that kept me straight, I could bounce ideas off of. He'd tell me when I was wrong. I usually accepted it, but someone that, you know, I am really honored to serve. I mean, I'm honored to serve with all these fine people, but, you know, having Nate working with you and fighting with you has been a true privilege. So I'm really glad to introduce Senator Nate Libby. In Androscoggin County, running to take back Senate District 22, MEA President Lois Kilby Chesley. Our great senator from Saginaw County, running for re-election, Senate District 23, Senator Vitelli. Woo! In Senate District 24, representing the good people of Cumberland County, a champion for public health, Senator Brownie Carson. I gotta believe he's doing doors today. From Senate District 25, our amazing senator on the Appropriations Committee, Senator Kathy Breen. And from Senate District 26, running for re-election, someone I've known throughout my entire time in the Maine legislature and has so much institutional memory and knowledge, Senator Bill Diamond. Running for re-election in Senate District 27, to continue fighting for the people of Portland, Senator Ben Chipman. We also have two amazing candidates running in Senate District 28. Councilor Jill Dewson and Representative Heather Sanborn. A champion of education running for re-election in Senate District 29. My friend, Senator Millett. Willette. Rebecca. Running to take back Senate District 30, an amazing leader and one of the kindest people you'll ever meet, Dr. Linda Sanborn. And I wish he was here today, running for re-election in Senate District 31, someone with so much energy and passion, and that's a good thing because you can see a lot of us wear glasses up here, Senator Justin Jeanette.
I'm going to say it in French.
Oh, yeah. A great, great senator running for re-election in Senate District 32, Senator Shambo. Running to take back Senate District 33, John Tuttle. A union carpenter running to represent working people of Senate District 34, Tom Wright. And finally, rounding out our slate of great, great candidates, running to represent the people of York County in Senate District 35, a former Senate President, a current representative, Mark Lawrence. So this is our slate. We're going to go forward and make you proud, bring back the Maine Senate. Before we end, I want to turn it over to Leader Libby to talk about some more stuff about here today. But again, thank you so much. Thank you for what you do for all of us. We're going to do this, everyone.
Hello again, Maine Democrats. This is a really good-looking group of people, but I have to tell you, we would not look nearly as good without the support of our dedicated and awesome campaign staff. I want to rattle off some of the names here. We have a great team, an exceptionally talented team, but we've got Julia Brown, our amazing finance director. Julia. A lot of you know this guy. He has called you. He has begged you to volunteer. I know Evan LeBrun, our field director. And the person that makes the trains run on time in the Senate Democratic Caucus, our executive director, B.J. McAllister. Now, I just want to end with this. Democrats have flipped over 40 legislative seats from red to blue in the past year across the country. We've all seen those amazing races, and seat after seat across the country, there's one lesson that we're picking up on. We know with the right candidate, with the right amount of support, we can win any race. But we need your help. We really do need your help. We need you to grab a clipboard. We need you to knock on doors with us. We need you to make calls. We really need you to help drive all these amazing candidates door to door so that they can campaign for themselves. We've cleared a lot of hurdles this year, but we've got a lot of work to do still. We look forward to doing that work with you. And tomorrow, after we leave here, each one of us is going to get back out on the doors. We're going to knock on 60 doors each. That's our commitment here today, I'm sure. But we're going to work every day, 75, Senator Bella said. But we're going to do everything we can every day until November 9th, putting our strategy to work to take back the Maine Senate for Democrats this year. Thank you very much. That's it.
Say a few words.
Yay, Knox County!